Greetings everyone, Devar with Carib Sunsations here, back with another recipe. This time what we're going to be doing in the kitchen today are some flour tortillas. This tortilla recipe comes directly out of our ebook, Plant-Based Family Recipes Volume 1, which is available now for digital download at www.caribsunsations.com, or you can click the link in the description box that will take you there. Flour tortillas are normally used for soft tacos and wraps like burritos and things of that nature. When I started making my own flour tortillas, I never went back to the store-bought ones because they just don't compare. Once you start making it, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our dough ball going here. You just mix all of the ingredients together and then you start mixing it to form the dough. Once the dough is formed, you're gonna knead this for about 5 minutes. Just go ahead and knead it until you have a nice dough ball. Some people say after you knead it, you're supposed to cover it and set it down and let it rest so the dough would rise, but I've never had any trouble doing it this way. We're making thin tortilla wraps and I don't think it's necessary for you to let it sit. These are really good, guys, and you can make them in all different sizes. Once we have the dough ball made, we can go ahead and start cutting it. So I'm cutting it into about 8 equal pieces. Depending on how big or how small you want the wraps, you can vary the size from there. But you'll see the size of these when we put them in the pan to fry them. What I'm doing here is rolling them individually and then I'm gonna roll them out. Roll it out very thin, like how I'm doing here. If you want a perfectly round circle, what you can do is take a glass bowl or a perfectly round bowl and put it over this and then cut around the edges and then you have a round circle. But it's not really important to me for it to be a perfectly round circle, so I like doing it this way. So after I roll it out as thin as possible without it breaking, we're gonna place this in a pan. I put the fire on medium heat, but you're gonna have to vary this depending on your stove. You don't want it too hot, but you also don't want the fire too low. And if you pay attention, what's gonna start to happen is air is gonna start to build in the center of these tortillas and you're gonna see it start to bubble up. You know you're doing good when you get that nice bubble in the center. You can press it down, but it's gonna go down on its own anyway, so I just tend to let it do its thing. So you're gonna leave them on here for about, I would say, between 30 seconds to a minute, depending on the heat that you have, but you have to monitor it. Make sure you're paying close attention because you don't want these things to burn. Flip them and they're gonna look just like this. As I cook the tortillas, I'm just taking them off and putting them in a plate here, and then I cover them with a glass bowl. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want the heat to stay inside of the bowl. The moisture helps them stay flexible. So if you're gonna use them right away, this is how you wanna do it. You can also use a food-grade kitchen towel, or you can put them in Tupperware with one of those spill-proof lids and go ahead and seal it so it keeps the heat locked into it. If you want all the details such as measurements and recommended tools to use while making these tortillas, go ahead and click the link below. And if you like this video, do me a favor, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you get updated every time we put up a new video. Peace and love, and we'll catch you in the next time. If you not get it, you will lose. Make your food be your medicine, your food. Blend up your carrot with the lettuce in a juice. No afraid to mix the vegetable with the fruits. Give me a bottle of spirulina and make me mix up the roots with